Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Machedo is the best.
Next one is, this one I really have a lot to say. It seems in Khalij times, bosses and firms can be fined up to 1 million if you engage in discrimination. Wow. Like in India, they say, Talia, Talia, clap. Wow. Such a great country. Let me think, what is discrimination? If local gets paid 10 times more than Asian for same job, is that discrimination, or is that, what is that? Okay, you commit a crime, local, Asian commits a crime, local, no problem, you are Watani, no problem. You haram, you India, you Bangladesh, you Pakistani, no, that is not discrimination. That is just laws. Who are they trying to fool? In fact, when I saw the Facebook, the people were actually laughing. Some of them were like, this is only, just to read. It's pretty amazing because, see, here's the bullshit. Let me give you another article from lexology.com that gives you the actual laws that protect Emiratis. Now, you want to know why Emiratization is never going to succeed? I will read out. This is by Gordon Barr and Anna Marshall, taken from the legal, this law firm, Tamimi and Company. I'll put the link below. It says the UAE law number 8 of 1980, the ministerial decree number 176 of 2009, ministerial decree 765 of 2015, and ministerial decree of 2012 of 2018. Forget all that, okay? Now, what do they say? They say you cannot dismiss a UAE national, citizen, Emirati. You cannot dismiss him. Let's say you employed him, but you want to dismiss him. You cannot dismiss him as per Article 120. Now, what is 120? That means you're planning to dismiss him, but there is an expat working in the same department. Then why are you keeping him? Why are you dismissing him? Or if you dismiss him, you remove him and you get a non-Emirati, you get an expat. That is not allowed. Then that's wrong. That's number one. And how do you dismiss an Emirati? So the question is, let's say you're not happy with the Emirati, or the Emirati, is making life miserable for you as an expat businessman. You can dismiss an Emirati as per these rules, which I'm giving you. Number one, first you have to submit a valid complaint. Who do you have to submit? To the Ministry of Human Resources. You have to submit a complaint. Next is you should inform the Emirati many days in advance, plus you should give an exit interview. If everything is amicable, then it goes to the Ministry of Human Resource for 30 days prior to the dismissal. After that, the Ministry of Human Resource will call the Emirati and will call you to try to patch things up. If after that things don't work out, then there should be a mediation process. If after that also things don't work out, the ministry should agree to it, the Emirati should be okay with it, and only then you can proceed with the termination. So nearly 1 to 2 months. Now, there's another part. If in case the Emirati does not agree with you, or the Ministry of Human Resource is not happy, and he says, no, sorry, you can't dismiss him. And if you try to go ahead, the punishment is you will not be issued any more work permits for up to 6 months, and it can go on indefinitely as long as the Emirati upholds the case. The second one is your company can get blocked. You will be not allowed to issue any more work permits. Your operations can cease. You'll also have to pay fines that start from 20,000 dirhams. In conclusion, what does this article say? In conclusion, these are the steps taken to achieve this great vision 2020 of having more than 50% of UAE national workforce employed by expatriates. And if you ask me, after all this headache, of having to take shit from a local Emirati. Do you think me as an expat businessman would want to employ an Emirati local if all this headache is there? And now the second part is, after employing, if an Emirati knows that, oh, this company I'm holding, the owner by his balls are in my hand, you think he's going to keep quiet? He's not going to fuck your happiness? See, now here's a bigger question, really big question. Do you seriously see Emirati having any fear? That's number one. Second thing is, just now they were saying discrimination. Oh, discrimination not allowed. This is a different law for an Emirati. Do you see the same law that protects Indian, Filipino, Sri Lankan, Bangladeshi, African? Do you see that? Do you see the same rules for white skin Western passport holders? Don't you see three different rules for three different nationalities or nationality groups? Isn't that discrimination? When there's a difference in salary, when there's a difference in the way you treat people, when there's a difference in the laws, isn't that discrimination? Now this is called fucking discrimination. In fact, I'll challenge you on this very big thing. You go to the United States, and I openly ask you, use this in the comments, okay? You go to America, you go to a restaurant, you'll have an American serving you. You go to a shop, you'll have American serving you. You go for shoe polish, you might get an American ready to polish your shoes, okay? You go to India, you get an Indian serving you in a restaurant, doing shoe polish, working in the fish market, no problem. You India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Philippines, all these countries, you'll get the citizens of the country working in small jobs as a taxi driver, working in a fish market, working in a grocery, working in a restaurant, serving food. But in the Middle East, have you ever seen an Emirati local? Have you ever seen a Saudi national serving tea to an expatriate, serving, polishing shoes, doing, cleaning fish? Have you ever seen Emirati local? Have you ever seen Emirati laborer working in the sun 12 hours like the Pakistanis, like the Indians, like the Bangladeshi? Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen Emirati carpenter? Have you ever seen Emirati plumber? Have you ever seen Emirati security guard, working with the Indians, the Pakistanis, cleaning toilets? No. You know why? Not, you might say, oh Lord, because they love their... No. It's because they've pampered them to such a level where every citizen today thinks the starting job is director. The starting job is manager. The starting salary is $10,000 with no experience. College grad. Oh, I want $10,000. I want to work 5 days a week. 6 hours because 2 hours is break. Plus I have to pray 5 times. I have to pray. Oh, during office hours. Each prayer is 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But it's paid. It's paid. So it's during work hours. Who would want to employ them? Who would want to employ them? Prove me if I'm wrong. I challenge you. Prove me if I'm wrong. When have you seen an Emirati waiter? When have you seen an Emirati laborer? When have you seen an Emirati doing housework? No. Because they only want big. Free house, free electricity, free water, free big job, free college. I don't have a problem. It's a great thing that the country is giving the citizens. But now they feel a sense of entitlement. And once it's like having children. Once you pamper the child and you spoil the child by giving the sun, moon and stars, the child would never want to work hard. That is why for me as a parent, I make my child sleep on the floor. There's no AC. Child sleeps on the floor. The child will work hard in the sun. The child will have a tough life, because if tomorrow I die, I want my child to be able to survive anywhere. But if I were to put her in the AC, give her iPad, give her pocket money, make her study in, all these modern high-tech schools with Western people, she'll begin to think, this is my life, and by the time she's 18, she'll be dressing up like a punk, going fucking other people, driving an expensive car and taking drugs, smoke. No, I want her to be poor, live poor, work as a farmer so she can take care of herself. These are the values of hard work, which was there with the Emiratis, was there with the Arabic culture, was there when the days of the desert and the camel. But today, from camel, they've given them a Cadillac. And, oh, we are local.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Machedo is the best.